Welcome everybody to our last community call for this year. It's the 25th community call we are doing. I'm Lud, the BD lead. As usual, let's start with the network metrics from our month of November, or the end of November. We can see that the number of nodes are quite constant, which are around 1,500 individual nodes contributing their resources currently to our network. And overall, this makes up to a storage volume of 660,000 terabytes of data. This also is very constant over the last couple of months. So thanks to all of our storage providers for providing their resources to our network. What's astonishing is that, especially over last months, we saw a big inflow of storage orders to our network. And I want to show this in this specific graphic, where you can see the number of storage orders put to our network since the launch of our mainnet. And especially the last part here, representing the last 2 months, shows a big incline in storage orders, and we hope obviously to maintain this trend and to foster this adoption. Let's have a look at our work on the technological side. So something you will hear for the first time now is that we are working on adding support for the Polygon ZK EVM layer 2 solution with our EVM storage protocol. You probably already noticed that we already do provide our services for many other layer 2s like Arbitrum, Optimism, ZK Zinc, Scroll Testnet in the most native way. And we also are working on implementation for Polygon ZK EVM. So watch out for the announcement once we finalize it, but you hear it first here. Then looking at our parachain, we finalized the latest upgrade for the XCM protocol, which maintains the interoperability with all partner projects on the Polkadot side, where we opened XCM channels. And we also improved our Crust files application by fixing a display bug in the gateway list. We optimized the parsing logic when you upload single folders that maintain multiple files. And we also added the description for all of this community gateways to our wiki page. What happened on the ecosystem side? So one major thing was the finalization of our grant with Oasis. In specific, we integrated file encryption mechanism, which is based on Oasis privacy chain. So when you go to your vault in Crust files, and when you want to upload your encrypted files or your files in an encrypted way, you now can choose the Oasis encryption, which means your encryption key will be stored in a secure environment on the Oasis blockchain, and you always will be able to retrieve your key directly from the chain with your wallet. This means you don't need to manage your encryption key locally anymore. We can avoid any issues due to mishandling or when you lose your decryption key, because now everything is secured on Oasis blockchain. Then one of our partners, Apilon, who is streamlining our infrastructure services to many end users, is transforming to a software as a service platform. And here you can see some of their offerings and where Crust is involved. So for example, they offer Web3 storage, Web3 hosting via a very easy, simple user interface with a low code or no code platform for everybody basically to leverage our services in a Web2 way. And Apilon is a really strong partner of ours, and feel free to check it out. And you can basically purchase different packages that include storage volume, etc., with fiat payments. And we're super happy that we can streamline our services in this way to end users. And last month we announced our partnership with IoTeX, and regarding this partnership, we also are running our own IoTeX node at Crust Network. And if you should hold some tokens of IOTags, feel free to stake it with our delegator, with our node. You can see that most of the block rewards of foundation bonus, everything we receive will be paid back to our community. Feel free to check it out. The link to our node is up there. And just in case you hold some IOTags. What's next? We also announced a partnership with FERC20, which is basically a platform for a new project to launch with a fair launch. So FERC20 promotes the fair launch platform, and Crust Network is partnering to provide any solutions for storage demands this platform has, for example, like hosting and so on. November was also a big month filled with different events for Crust Network. So, for example, we held an event in San Francisco, which was led by our partner and marketing lead, Juvia, where we invited different partners to explore the futures of NFTs and the NFT ecosystem. Then we also had involvement by our ambassadors who successfully organized offline event in Mexico to introduce Crust Network to the crypto community. And in November was also the DevConnect Istanbul, an Ethereum-focused conference event, it's basically a week full of events, which we attended. And we visited multiple different events, talked to our partners, new layer 2 solutions to promote our EVM storage solutions. And also very cool, we had the chance to actually meet Vitalik and to quickly chat with him. And was a really cool experience. Then we also had an offline event by another ambassador who was educating people about Crust Network at a local Web3 meetup. And Juvia was interviewed by Gensio Media to give like a brief overview about Crust Network, what we're working on. And you will find that online as well. Twitter Spaces, we had some as well. Here probably the biggest one we held. One with Asta Network, Apilon, and Team Step, where we talked about storage use cases in Web3. It was a really cool, interesting space. If you want to listen to it, you still can tune in. It's all on Twitter. Because Asta, Apilon, Crust, and Team Step all have common use cases. It was interesting to talk about it. And then we also had like a Twitter space with the Oasis network to talk about our integration, our grant, and how encryption will affect Crust files, and how we're going to add value to our application. And maybe some news for today. We also still going to have another Twitter space today with Movement Labs, another chain that's based on the Move language, almost like Aptos or Sui. We're going to announce a partnership with them later today, and I'm actually going to join their Twitter space tonight. So if you're free, feel free to tune in. I will share the link later at some point at the day, and tune in there. So that's from my side. Thanks, guys. If you have any questions, I'm still here. Feel free to pop it in the chat or to unmute yourself and ask me directly. Okay. Seems like there aren't any questions. Then I'm going to wish you a great day. And also already, if we don't have the chance to talk to each other before, obviously going to wish you great holidays and hope to talk to you in the new year. Thank you.